Hi guys, today we're going to be doing how to configure Essentials properly, because I haven't seen a good one on YouTube that actually explains it properly, so I'm going to be here to show you how to do it properly. Today I'm actually recording Camtasia, however you call it, instead of Fraps, because Fraps don't work with internet and all that other stuff, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to use this. And if you're wondering why the Essentials config is not in like part of it in green writing, that is because I got this off Google because I didn't want to download the Essentials, put it into my server and everything, because I've already got a configured one in my server and I didn't want to overwrite it. So this is what it will look like without colour, but yours will have colour, so it will look just a little bit different. I think this is the most up-to-date one. It should be, and let's get started. Basically, this is what colour you want ops colour. Like when you op someone, the default colour would be 4, which is dark red. You can change that to anything, whatever colour. It can be 1 to 9 or A to F, I think it is. Personally, I'll keep it as 4, so then yeah. The nickname prefix, if you do /nick in game and you have the access to do it, that will come up before your nickname. So I usually just delete that and do it like that. Max nick length, you don't particularly need that, but I edit it to 30 anyway. All this stuff you don't need. If you're doing like factions and whatnot, you'll probably want to do teleport cooldowns and delay. I usually set it between 5 and 8. So we'll go 5 and 8. 5 and 5 even. So the teleport cooldown means how long you have to wait before you can teleport to someone else again. So that's 5 seconds. And when you TPA to someone and they accept it, it takes 5 seconds to teleport to them. Teleport and invulnerability. That means you can't be attacked for 4 seconds, and I usually change that to 1 or 2. Heal cooldown, this is usually a donator perk, and I usually set that to 60 or 120. That's the two main bits, really. That's the main starting bit, really. Spawn mob limit, that means /spawn mob, how many times you want people to do it. I usually set that to between 1 and 5, so people don't. So if you have like admins and mods and that, they don't spam it, so it goes like ape shit and lags the server like fuck. What else is there? There's so much. There's like 600, 700 lines worth of it in here, I think. That stuff I don't usually worry about. Nor that stuff. That stuff is what you'd use if you don't use Permissions EX or Group Manager or another Permissions plugin. But I always use different Permissions plugin. The kits, they're the default kits that you get, not them. Up there, I usually just get rid of the firework, colour, notch and deep. I usually just get rid of all of them and then just get a kit plugin, because it's so much easier to configure it with a kit plugin than it is in Essentials. Enabled signs. These are when you place signs, you do, I'll show you an example, this isn't what you do on here. In game you'd have the sign, and you do, for example, if you want a buy sign, it would be buy just one diamond sword, and then you do the price you want here, so $500. That's the in-game cash. So yeah, if you have it like that, you get rid of that command you'll be able to do on a sign in-game. Only ops and admins and whatever can do that though, so I usually enable colour, balance, buy, sell, trade, free, disposal, warp, kit, mail. I don't do enchant, game mode. I do heal. Don't do info. Don't do spawn mob. I don't do repair. I do time. I do weather. Actually, I do repair. That's how you set them up so that you can use them on signs. Sign use per second, that would probably be default 4 or something. I'd just keep how it is because 4 is probably good enough. That just means how many times you can spam it really. So actually I'd probably do that to about 5. 401 I'm skipping a lot out because a lot of it is bullshit really. What else is there? Nope. Don't need all this. You could do that, the auto AFK. If you set that to like, say you did it for like 10. If someone wasn't doing anything for 10 seconds, then they'd get kicked. Basically, that's what it means. Freeze AFK players means if you are AFK, you have to type /AFK before you can do anything at all. You can't pick items up while AFK, that's usually false because that's a bit stupid really. Cancel AFK on him, don't need to know that. Cancel AFK and move. Yeah, that's usually you will want to set that to true because when someone moves they want to be on AFK, so they don't have to type /AFK. Makes it so much easier. Death messages, you can choose them, like true or false, it don't really matter. Show off press, don't need that. Don't need that, none of them. If you remove that, the hashtag, then that would disable /heal in the nether. This would basically make stacks bigger over than 64. You can make like whatever size you want. Unsafe enchantments, if you change that to true, you'll be able to get enchantment levels of like 5,000 or whatever. If you have it as false, it's the default ones that go up to like 5 sharpness max. Max fly speed and walk speed, they don't really need to be edited, don't do much at all. Essentials home. Update bed at date or night. Set home multiple, that's default, yeah, on that. TPA accept cancellation, I usually have that as 60. And if that means if someone doesn't accept the teleport or the whatever in 60 seconds, the teleport will just automatically piss off, pretty much. Starting balance, that's how much you want your players to start with in the starting game, like when they first join. I usually set that to 500 depending on what the shop's like. If it's like really cheap prices, I do it like 100 to 50, 50 to 100. If I do it like expensive prices, I do between 500 and 1000. So we'll set that to 500. The max amount of money, you don't really want to make that any different. Minimum money, I usually replace that and set that to 0. I don't want people going into loans. Format, that's the default one. You don't really want to change that. That's pretty much how it should look in my opinion, otherwise it looks stupid. Although you can get rid of world name. World name's a bit fucking annoying when it comes up. This is what you can edit it, so like if you set this to true, then lava wouldn't flow. Like it would just stay in one spot, it wouldn't move at all or anything. So that's why I usually set every single thing here to false, just so then everything's doing what it should do and not being pussy like. And prevent the spawning of creatures, you want that all as false because you want all spawners. No, you want all creatures spawning apart from maybe the Ender Dragon, because they're fucking annoying really. Should full damage be disabled. If you set that to true, people can't be damaged, like when they fall from high distances. PvP false. That's basically whether you want PvP enabled or not. PvP true, not sure, true. And should drowning damage be disabled? You'll probably want that as false if you have like a factions server and all that. That stuff you don't really need to worry about. Disable weather options. You can disable whether you want the storm, thunder or lightning, so you can just have a sun. Essentials anti-build. You want build true all the time. If it's not, just stop, just go. I usually get rid of these because I don't really want to be alerted when things are placed. Like this is blocks. Like if someone places a block, then it'll shout out and chat and in the console. When they use it, it'll be in the console as well, and the same with when you break a block. So I usually get rid of all of them because they're fucking annoying and I don't like it, and I don't care what people use. Unless it's Tekkit, then I would have a different thing. Blacklist, that stops things from being used. So if it's TNT, you do the TNT ID, which sounds like something or other. Not literally, but you know what I mean. This is what you want the welcome message as. I usually have mine on my server. Welcome the person's name to Dronecraft. I usually have it like that, but in like bold and that. So at that A and the L, that thing above 7. Kit tools. I usually get rid of that and get my own kit, and then so I don't get double what they should. Respawn at home. You want that always as false. You don't want people respawning at their bed, pretty much, because if that happens, they'll get spawn killed so many times, and it's annoying as anything. So yeah, I think that's all of it for this actually. It's easier than you think it is, really. But yeah, if you have enjoyed, please remember to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and have a good day.